Going on, guys? I got a quick update for you today before I actually have to go into work. I know yesterday was New Release Tuesday, but I did not pick anything up. I'm not too big on picking up a lot of the new releases unless it's something that I really, really want. And I really did. I loved 10 Cloverfield Lane a lot. I thought it was brilliant, and I think John Goodman, man, he just knocks it out of the park in whatever movie he's in. Even if it's a bad movie, he still always manages to deliver a great performance. But over the past few weeks, I did manage to pick up some really cool stuff. I'm really excited for next Tuesday because Midnight Special comes out, and I thought that movie was brilliant. I want to do like maybe an out and about, and I want to do an unboxing and a review of that movie because I think that's a movie that everybody should see. But anyway, a few weeks back, I went to a Barnes & Noble, and I got one of my favorite movies of all time, being John Malkovich. Now, if you guys haven't seen this movie, which I imagine that most of you have, but if you haven't, check it out because it's batshit crazy, and it's so awesome, and it's so smart and so original, and Charlie Kaufman, man, he can do no wrong. Next, I don't often pick up seasons of television shows, because usually they'll come out with, like, once the series is over, they'll come out with a big box set, and I waited on Breaking Bad and got the big bin, the big black bin that they put their bodies in, and that was really cool and well worth the wait. However, Rick and Morty is one of my favorite shows ever right now, and I watch it. This is a show that's so smart and so funny, and it manages to be a family television show as well as like a sci-fi fantasy trip show of sorts. And this is a show that, with both this season and the previous season, the more you watch it, seriously, the more you get out of it, and the more you start to realize, like, a lot of the subtle, crazy things that are going on, and that they're foreshadowing for later episodes. And yeah, this is season 2 of Rick and Morty, and I this was something I had to get. Next, of course, I think the very last of the monster movies before they started doing the paranormal and possession type movies, which, you know, I'm a sucker for a good monster movie. I had to pick up the Scream Factory of Jeepers Creepers, which is totally awesome, and the special features on here, man, like these really, like really good bonus features on here. Look back at Jeepers Creepers. The commentary on here, they actually, in the commentary for this, they did the commentary after Justin Long did Tusk, so it was rather recent, and it's Justin Long, Gina Phillips, and the director, and they actually, towards the end of the movie, during the commentary, they talk about Part 3, which I think they give a little bit away, and I think Part 3 is going to be pretty awesome, because Part 2 was okay. No, this cost me a pretty penny, but it was well worth it. And Part 2 was actually the same price, and I wasn't going to do that. And then today, I go into work at 4 o'clock, and it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to start to get ready for work. But I slept in, I woke up, ate lunch, and I went to Target just to check out what they had. And I haven't been there in a while. And I actually found one of the most awful, atrocious movies known to man, and as well as one of the most hilarious movies known to man. It's a guilty pleasure of a movie that I'm happy to have. That I think it's a movie that if you and your friends want to sit around and have a couple of beers and laugh your asses off at how horrible this movie is. I know I say that a lot, but if that's what you want to do, this is probably the perfect movie to do. One of the perfect movies to do it with, and that's Captain America. Holy shit, is this movie bad? And this was actually $8, but the great thing about Target is if you go up front and you go to, like, check out, like, I didn't want to pay $8 for this. I didn't want to pay over $5, so I just went up there and I was like, oh wait, I thought that was $5 instead of $8, and so she rang it up as $5. Oops. But yeah, this movie, wow, ridiculous, hilarious. Just the costumes are hilarious, the makeup, the acting, the directing, the screenplay, the editing is atrocious. It's awesome. And last, this is a movie that I enjoyed, and I really like movies about kids, like little kids, but the kid actors have to be good actors, and this is one of those movies where the kids were excellent in it. And I really enjoyed this movie, and I love Cloverfield, I do. And this movie, I don't think it had anything to do with Cloverfield, but the monsters really looked a lot alike. And I've never had this movie. I've had a lot of opportunities to buy this movie, and I just never jumped the gun on it because, whatever. And like I said in previous videos, I'm not a huge Steelbook guy. But, like, my Target has a Steelbook section, which I don't know if you have Targets that have a Steelbook section or anything. But, yeah, I saw this Steelbook, and, I mean, holy shit, this was $10. And this is, like, embossed and, like, beautiful, man. Look at that shit. Interior artwork and everything. Like, this is probably... I mean, I like the movie, but this is probably my favorite Steelbook that I own. And I own quite a few. I don't buy Steelbooks for everything, but when I saw all this business here and just... Wow, for $10, I mean, you can't beat that. And now I have something to look forward to when I get home from work tonight. I'm going to make some popcorn, and I'm probably going to watch Super 8. I'm going to save Captain America for the weekend. But anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. I'll be back with Midnight Special next week. Did you guys pick anything up that I have here? Do you guys do you enjoy the old Captain America movie? Did you get the new Scream Factory Jeepers Creepers, and what did you think of it? That's what I really want to know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching.